Just finished a school show performance. Welcome back to episode 8 of the podcast. So I just got back home from doing my last ever school show. So uh what happened is that we got like full house, kind of like Harry Potter. So we got full house and we split into two, and I'm in the green team and I'm with uh yellow. So what we did is that we just came up with like a theme, and then we perform it in front of the school, and the performance went well, but unfortunately we lose, which is like not surprising because the opposite team, which are red and purple, you know those two, they got more props, they got more makeup artists, stuff like that. And this is actually like my first ever school, no, not my first ever, but like the first time I performed for my house, like my how do I say it? Physical education house. Is that how you say it? Pretty sure if you are in like international or bilingual school, then you have this house system thing. So yeah, I just got back from the house performance. The theme we were doing is ancient Egypt, so it was some desert, stuff like that, and I was just being, background character because the there's no main cast. It's just um it is mostly girls doing the dance, and for the boys we just like do some fighting and just moving the props, stuff like that. So like the main spotlight would be the girls because they do most of the heavy lifting, such as like dancing and just gymnastic stuff, which is impressive, honestly. Like the way they move their body is just, I didn't know you can do that, like I did not know you can make your body move like a wave, you know stuff like that. But yeah, so basically that's what I did, and that is what I've been like practicing with a bunch of my mates for like a few weeks now, since February, like around early Feb, something like that. So for no not 5 to 6 weeks, I think, of pretty much like practicing almost every day. It is fun, but it is indeed kind of unfortunate that I did not win. But that's just that. So what I'm gonna say, so okay, sorry. What I'm gonna say next is that next week episode is going to be my last one recording in my home country, and then I will do. So this is just a disclaimer, and then 2 episodes after that, which is episode 10 and 11, will be pre-recorded before I go to Japan, because the university sent a schedule, and from like my judgment, I feel like I cannot, how to say it, I cannot do a weekly episode because I will be super busy getting like the residential card, doing the health checkup, buying internet sim, stuff like that. So the 2 episode after the next one. So basically 3 weeks, like the next 3 episode is going to be pre-recorded because I'm gonna be really busy in Japan doing some stuff. Also, just gonna yap a bit about one of my school teacher, which is like such a dick, bro. So I'm not sure if you guys have this, but for us, we have a tradition where like if you're leaving school, we would write like something on your student shirt, and we did it on Thursday, but like we actually graduate next week on Wednesday or like Wednesday this week if you're listening it on Sunday, So basically, we got like a whole week before actually graduating, but we decided to do it on Tuesday because it is like the only day where 90% of the class will be, because otherwise the rest of the week until Wednesday, that like barely any people will be coming apart from this day because this is the performance. But yeah, so that's why we decided to do it on Thursday, and we kind of start doing it, and then this one guy, how should I say it? I'll just call him Mr. X, for clarity. So Mr. X, just gonna give a bit of context about this guy first. So he is like the most grumpiest person ever, and he will like give random sanctions, which is like a form of punishment to students for like literally nothing. So, for example, like there was this one time, Mr. X, he was trying to find my friend who was like in other homeroom because he have to do some stuff, and since he cannot find my friend, he decided to give him a sanction level 3, which is basically you have to go to detention and talk to the year leader. How crazy is that? Like, just because he could not put the effort to find him, he decided to give my friend sanction level 3, which is like fucking crazy. Like, how, I'm not sure, like, if I can use the word petty. I'm not, my English is my second language, so I'm not sure if I can use it. But how is he so petty about this stuff, or like just giving random sanctions to students because, like, oh yeah, this story, like my experience with him got me so angry. So last week I told about my asthma, right? And so basically, like, there was this one time I was walking towards my homeroom, and I got an asthma attack. So I did my inhaler, and I was just slowly walking there because I cannot breathe and I have to take my time slowly. And then, when I reached the front of the homeroom, this ex guy, I'm not gonna call him Mr. anymore. Like, he doesn't give respect. So this ex teacher, he stopped me and asked like, "Why are you late?" So I replied to him like, "Oh, sorry, I have asthma attack. I cannot walk walk. How to say it? I cannot walk normally because I was like kind of like clinging towards the wall. Like, at that time, the asthma attack was pretty bad, so I was like going at a really slow pace. And guess what he replied to me? That is not a good. That is not a good excuse. Not sure if I like. Not sure if it's because English is my second language, but pretty sure that is not something you should say to someone with like asthma attack, or like anyone at all who have like a symptom that could be dangerous to the body. That is not a good excuse. That is not a good excuse to come late to homeroom, which is like, bro, dude, and it's not like I was late 10 or 15 minutes. I was late for 2 minutes, and that 2 minutes was because I was struggling to breathe and walk. So at that point I was like so fucking angry, and I am like not the type of person who would get angry over such small things. But like, how can you say that? Like, pretty sure teacher, they have to like go through some kind of like training before becoming one. Like, and the way he respond is just not professional. Like, that is not professional behavior to do at the workplace. Like, teacher should not be like, "Oh, you have cancer? Well, too bad. I'm gonna give you sanction and you have detention." Like, that is not a good and valid reason to be giving out like sanctions towards students who have medical problems. okay, I think I'm saying it too vague. Giving sanction to students who have medical problems for unreasonable, like for like okay, I'm struggling to just say what I'm trying to convey, but I think you get the point. Like, just based from these two experience, I think you will get a good grip of this ex person and how he is. And like, I can keep I can keep going about this guy, but I don't want to because it's gonna be a session of me, you know, ranting about him. But you get the point. So we're gonna go back to the story now of us signing shirt for, you know, our friends. And it was homeroom, and homeroom, like this homeroom, like there was nothing at all because we are like 1 week away from graduation, so they didn't have anything for us. So we were like just signing shirts, right? And then this ex guy, he came into our homeroom and he was like, okay guys, please be productive, we can sign the shirts later. Bro, are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Like, we can sign the shirt later. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm overreacting, but we didn't have anything for homeroom, you know? We did not have anything for homeroom. And he want us to be quote unquote productive. And like by this time, everyone in the class in the year already got a university. So it's only like a waiting game, you know, like we are only waiting for the semester to start. And he want us to be productive. Productive about what? Productive about what? Please tell me. Please enlighten me with your fucking. I'm getting mad talking about this story, but you get a point. And he was like, "Okay, guys, please be productive, or I will have to take these shirts away and give you sanctions." So we were like, "Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure," and we pretend to be productive because we want him gone. And so he left, and then we go back to signing shirts. And then like 5 minutes later, he came back and he was like, "Guys, come on, you sanction." Was not me. Was not me. It's like he just point to a random classmate and he was like, S2, 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 you know, stuff like that. And then one of my friend, I'm not sure if she said it directly to him, but she said that, wow, you must have a lot of friends at school, you know, stuff like that, you know, sarcasm saying, you know. And I'm not sure if she said it like directly to him, but she did told me that she did say it in front of his face, but not sure why didn't she get a sanction. Or she might did, but she just did not care. Which gonna give an applause to her, you know, for speaking out what I want to say. How like how unfun can you be to ruin a moment, you know, before graduating? You know, like that's just crazy. And it's not, and you may be like, oh, why don't you just sign it on break time? We only have one break time, which is lunch, and lunch is eating, and we have a lot of classmates, so there would not be enough time. That's why we did homeroom and lunch, homeroom and lunch. You know, like I don't think I'm being unreasonable, but what he did is crazy. You know, like it is crazy a person like this could exist. And I don't know how he managed to get a wife and a kid, bro. Like with that kind of fucking personality, he should be extinct. I might be going a bit too far, but it's just my thought, you know. And like there are so many more stuff he did, but I won't get into the details. But you know, that is pretty much it. Also, you guys might be wondering like, why am I drawing Reze and Yoru from Chainsaw Man? First, so the reason is that one of my friends asked me to draw raise it in for his shirt, because I do drawing. So I was like, yeah, sure. And I start sketching. I was using a pencil, and then I was gonna do the inking later. And the drawing turned out horrible. Like, it is so bad that I just want to kill myself. It is so bad, and the point is that that painting is stuck on his shirt forever. And I was like, wait. Let me redeem myself by drawing Yoru, you know, the girl, the war devil. I think I haven't been caught up with Chainsaw Man that much. The last episode I read was that Yoru said that she will have sex with Denji. That's the last episode, which is I think 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure what's happening with the Chainsaw Man community, because last night I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw a lot of curse literal, like, a lot of people putting curse on Fujimoto for apparently ending Chainsaw Man next week. I haven't caught up with the latest chapter, so I don't know what is going on, but Chainsaw Man's ending, so that's nice. And I'm not gonna have anything to read anymore because apart from Chainsaw Man, Gashiakuta, it's on hiatus for I don't know how long. That's just unfortunate. One Piece, I'm not a big fan of One Piece. Oh, I saw a lot of reaction towards One Piece live action, and honestly, the new season looks really good. I have to admit, especially for Brook. I feel like he's so fun. I like Brook since the anime, but I don't watch One Piece. Interesting. Well, I watch clips of One Piece, but I don't watch the actual show. Yeah, that's it. Okay, boys, we're gonna end it here. I don't think I have anything else to say in my mind. I don't think I do. Do I? No, I don't. Right, that's it. I'll catch you guys later. Next week is going to be the last week where I did no, how do I say it? Next week is gonna be the last episode before I go to Japan. And then the next 2 episodes after that is gonna be pre-recorded. It's gonna be probably like, oh yeah, it's gonna be something fun and interesting, which I'm excited to tell you guys about. It's a project I've been working on for a while now. Well, not a while, around like 2 weeks, but I feel like it could be fun, and I'm looking forward to share the project that I've been doing. Right, I'm just gonna end the what? Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm gonna end the episode here.